right. Is everyone all set? All right, Coach, if you could start us off with an opening statement. We'll open it up to questions to the media immediately after.
I want to start by just thanking all of our fans, our former players. There's a bunch of people from our administration, there's coaches for our department that made the trip down here, and they were awesome. They stayed through that rain delay, and we came out and they were loud, and that means so much to our boys in our program. So I want to thank them. I want to talk a little bit about Mike King. I thought Michael was great today against. I said it yesterday, but that lineup is so good, and he held them at bay. Made a mistake to Zach Collins, and Zach did what he does with mistakes, put it off the garage. But sorry, bud. But we did a great job on the bases today. We situationally hit. Mitchell did a great job for us with a couple big at bats, and I love how the boys are playing. They're playing loose. They're playing hard. And then before we go on, we made a mistake yesterday. I wanted to start with our student newspaper, and somebody else jumped in front of them. So I want to make sure we start with the Heights today, please.
Please.
Mike, a lot of base runners over a couple of innings, but you had that one stretch where you had 5 strikeouts. What was really working for you today?
Really just getting ahead of the count. That was huge. Against good hitters, you can't fall behind because they're going to hit every ball that I have to leave over the plate. So in that stretch towards the end of the first and the second inning was getting ahead of hitters, and then kind of just nibbling at the corners, and I was getting the calls. Scores did a great job back there, getting me a lot of pitches. So I was just living down and getting ahead of the count and then being able to put them away.
Donovan, Joe, you led off that 4th inning with a home run, and then Joe followed with a double. Again, with that whole rally back mentality right after Miami scored 2, what has that meant to this team? What has Mitch Biggers meant to this team? Clutch hits out of the 9th.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, we knew we had to respond because with a team like that, if they get up early, they're going to keep coming. So if we don't respond right away, they're just going to keep piling on, and then you dig yourself a deeper hole. But yeah, I thought Mitch did a great job, and it just kind of speaks to our lineup. We're 1 through 9. I mean, that's what we've been all year. We know that whoever it is that's in the lineup, doesn't matter really where they are in the lineup, they're going to have a good chance to come through for us, and that's what Mitch did today. And I mean, he's been doing it basically all year. So yeah, it just kind of sums up our lineup that we're 1 through 9. It's going to be a different guy every day, and Mitch did a great job when he had runners in scoring position and came up with a big hit.
Mike, it's kind of like a funny quirk of the draft. You were drafted while you're out there pitching. Like, did you find it on the clubhouse? Did you find it afterwards?
Yeah, I found out in the dugout after was it the first inning? I think after the first inning, when I was in the dugout, a bunch of my teammates come over and congratulate me.
Struck out 5 in a row after you found out you were drafted?
3 after. Yeah.
Who's counting?
Yeah, I know. Who's counting? I'm sorry?
Feel a little bit of life, extra life?
Yeah, it definitely put a smile on my face, made me a little bit more relaxed. But yeah, it was good.
Mike, what was that like? I mean, being in Miami, right? Being on the mound, winning the game, and then getting drafted by the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It was kind of a shock. I haven't had much communication with the Marlins, but I'm very happy that I heard my name call, and I haven't even processed it yet. I still was in game mode the entire time.
Can you talk about your first home run of the season?
Pretty much got a pitch I could handle. The pitcher did a very good job of handling me that at bat. Just made one mistake, and I capitalized on it.
Coach, who do you have starting tomorrow?
Bear Stevens, Jake Stevens.
Joe, can you just talk about being 1 win away from Omaha? What's that feeling like?
Yeah, I mean, that's basically all we've wanted. I mean, that's all you want if you're a baseball player. You want to go to Omaha as a college baseball player. So yeah, we're excited. But at the same standpoint, we just got to refocus and just do it again tomorrow. It's just another game, and that's how we've played the last. I know Coach talks about all the time. The last 5 weeks of the year have just been one more game, because we've been fighting for our lives the whole time. But yeah, I mean, we're 1 away, so just come out tomorrow and play our game.
Whoever wants to answer, there was a point in the 4th inning when Miami score 2 runs and have the bases loaded with 1 out, and then like you got the final 2 outs and you wound up scoring and taking the lead in the bottom of the inning. It seemed like there was a momentum shift at that point of the game.
That's actually a huge emphasis for our pitching staff is once we put up runs, make sure we put up a 0 afterwards because it's a huge momentum shift. You think that you have all the momentum going into that inning, and then if a pitcher can come out there and get a quick 1, 2, 3 inning and bring you back in, you still have that momentum. But we had unbelievable at-bats and put up 4 runs, and it completely changed the outlook of the game.
Coach, how important has it been for you to have a
I'm sorry, I missed the beginning of that.
How important has it been for you to have a steady duo of Jesse Adams and Bobby Scogford at the end of the bullpen?
Oh yeah, being able to turn the baseball over to those 2 boys, you know, and it's having Jesse back there and putting him back there early in the year. You can talk about how important it was putting Justin in a starting role to help us get here, and that was critically important. But equally important in that move was getting Jesse in the back end. He's calm, he's confident, he attacks his zone, and you know, I think we kind of caught a break there with that lightning too, because Jesse was going to go back out because he was throwing it great, and then probably wouldn't have been available tomorrow, and now he's available tomorrow. And it's not a knock on Bobby. Bobby obviously did a great job, but Jesse was throwing the ball great, so roll with it. But it's the boys love having him come out of the bullpen. He's always loose, and he'll come out and he'll be loose and goofy and pound the strike zone. What's better than that?
Coach, you talked yesterday about expecting to make it to a game 3, so it doesn't seem like winning today was a surprise for you guys.
Well, I think if you get a chance to be around these boys, it's not a knock on Miami because I've talked for a couple of days how that team really has a chance to win a national championship. They're that good. But I think when our boys walk on the field, they expect to win every day, no matter who we're playing. And going into the series, I would have been very surprised if there was a sweep either way, because I think sweeps are hard. So I told the boys after yesterday's game, I would have bet you that flip a coin. I don't know which way it was going to go, but they were going to win one, we were going to win one of those first 2, and then see what happens. And it's going back to somebody said before, it's 1 game to go to Omaha. Right, but for our boys, you can go all the way back to Georgia Tech. We had to win 2 games to even give ourselves the chance to get in the tournament to go to Omaha, right? And you go back even farther than that. We had to do it against Wake, and, Virginia, and Louis. I mean, it's no different than what we've been doing.
Joe, can you talk about that being 1 win away from Omaha?
Yeah, no, it's exciting, and we're ready to go. I mean, it's what we've been working for all year, so it's close, and we just gotta keep playing our game and come out tomorrow and do it. That's it.
Coach, what are you expecting from Miami tomorrow?
Well, you've got a chance to watch them play. It's going to be a lineup that's scary. That got guys that can run, guys that can bunt, guys that can hit it. Sorry, Michael, but guys that can hit it off the parking garage.
Continue.
And honestly, I saw that number up there. It's ridiculous. Like 39 super regionals or something for this program. And, I mean, I can't even count how many times they've been to Omaha. So, as a program, they've been here a million times. They're going to go about their business like they always do. They're not going to be fazed by any of this. So I'm expecting them to come out, and I haven't heard who they're starting yet, but we know they got arms. So I expect a team that's going to play hard. They're not going to roll over and let us punch that ticket, right? So I think it's going to be a great baseball game, and we're going to do everything we can to keep that offense at bay and fight and scrap and try to get a couple runs. It's just going to be one of those baseball games.
When you guys are facing an elimination game with a 3-hour rain delay, you're playing in a hostile environment, you played so many road games this season, it seems like you guys just thrive under adversity.
Yeah, I mean, that's our team for you. We take pride in getting things thrown at us and going past them and just overcoming anything. But our team does a very good job at handling things, even when we're under pressure. Things might be rough for us, but we take pride in backing each other up, going out there like nothing happened, and just going out there and having fun.
Coach, with the draft, what's your philosophy? Mike mentioned that he knew after the first inning. Do you try to keep that information away from the kids, or there's really no chance of doing that? What's your philosophy?
nowadays with Twitter and media, maybe in the past you could have said, hey, we'll talk about it after the game, but that's just not going to happen nowadays. So we didn't even address it. Let them find out however they find out, and then we just get excited. It's cool to watch these boys. I mean, we were sitting in the rain delay when Joey's name got called, and everybody gets all excited. And it's and you guys obviously saw the reaction when Justin got called. As it started happening, Jesse got called, and Scorsy got called. It's just it's exciting, and when you see these kids, we've heard us talk about it so much. It's such a family, it's such a brotherhood that they're just so happy for each other. It's fun to be around.
You don't think it hurts their focus? Obviously, you guys won today, but you don't think it hurts their focus at all for teams?
I don't know, what did we say before? 3 punch-outs after you found out? So I think, I don't think I'm smart enough to be able to figure out if the draft should go someplace else, if that helps Major League Baseball, college baseball. I worry about helping my boys get better, and hoping their names get called, and hoping they get a chance to move on.
Anything else? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.